and welcome to another self-defense analysis. And in this video, I'm just going to address to you self-defense against martial artists. A lot of people believe that martial artists are the good guys and they wouldn't hurt you, and there's no need to train against them, and nothing could be further from the truth. I don't know the exact numbers, but there are a bunch of martial artists who are criminals, and you can look at their criminal records, and you can look at a bunch of criminals who are trained martial artists. I know that in the show Gangland, there are martial artists who are also gang members, and some train in boxing, others train in karate, taekwondo, various martial arts. Um, and in this site, you can clearly see um, who who martial artists who have criminal records, um, who committed basically committed crimes and stuff like that. So um, a lot of them, you can find a lot of MMA fighters who have a history of domestic violence, beating on their wives and stuff like that, and so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go over with you several cases of martial artists who are criminals, and um, basically explain how to deal with them in the end. So this one is War Machine. I think he's probably like the most infamous um, martial artist. Um, he who has a criminal record. He's been convicted of on 29 felony counts after brutally assaulting his ex-girlfriend during a 2014 incident. He's sentenced to life in prison on uh, on June 5, 2017. Um, and it says here that he was found guilty of striking a Las Vegas man in the face and choking him unconscious during a parking lot scuffle. He was charged with assault and battery. He got in a fight. Um, let's see. He assaulted Christy Mack and associate Corey Thomas. Mack was hospitalized, where it was found she had suffered 18 broken bones, a broken nose, missing teeth, fractured rib, ruptured liver. He also tried to rape her. Um, he was arrested by police and U.S. Marshals, and he was also arrested for basically kidnapping and sexual assault. So he got life in prison. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much one case. Other case, this guy Count Dante is this guy is he's a controversial figure. It says here he was trained under various martial arts masters like Robert Trias, got his black belt in karate, and became a sensei. So he basically did a bunch of stuff that people would consider controversial, such as attempted arson, where he and somebody else were arrested for tapping dynamite caps to a rival Chicago dojo. Um, he and some other students of his went to a rival dojo, and they claimed to be police officers and attacked the rival dojo students, and it caused the death of one of his friends and fellow sensei. Um, he was responsible for robbing a bank, I think, and so yeah, it's pretty bad stuff there. This is another case. Martial arts expert convicted of gang raping British woman caught by armed police after going on the run. Oh, let's see. Let me close this ad. Martial arts expert convicted of gang raping a British woman was arrested by armed police after going on the run. The well-built Spaniard attacked officers who went to detain him after tracking him down to a girlfriend's house in the town of Adra in southeast Spain. One of the policemen had to fire a warning shot as he resisted arrest. Um, they overpowered him, and that was pretty much the end of it. See here. Basically he was convicted of raping a woman, and along with his brother and another man, pretty much got alongside the victim, took her against her will to a remote abandoned house in ruins, where they pretty much raped her. Um, so yeah, it's pretty much you can find loads of other cases where martial artists have pretty much committed crimes. There's one case of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt instructor who was shanked like 20 times and jumped and raped twice in prison for over sexually abusing his kid and torturing his kid, I think, or beating his kid up. And the inmates, they didn't like that, so that's why they did that to him. Um, so yeah, now what can you do about this? Well, it all boils down to training, having the right type of training, having intense training. Basically, you have to train smarter and harder than the martial artists who intend on attacking you. Um, and use basically try to survive by any means necessary. Use the proper tools and methods of pretty much quickly to incapacitating your your attacker. Like in my system, I emphasize using foul tactics and being efficient with your movements, having a strategy, having a backup plan, using improvised weapons, all of that. So your training has to be better than the martial artist who is attacking you. And if it's not, then you're pretty much screwed and you're not really going to perform as well as you'd like, and you might even lose a hand-to-hand combat situation. So that's my advice. If you want that type of training, then visit the Fiverr link below and take a free lesson on situational awareness. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video as well, and I'll see you later.